Hello, Labas. This is the Lithuanian's voice, Lietuvių balsas, as we continue our dissertation about the oldest living language, Lithuanian. But first, I would like you to make a note. I would like you to Google a very interesting and informative article, The Origin of the Lithuanian Language, written by scholar William R. Schmalzstieg from the Pennsylvania State University. And now, a little bit about Sanskrit and Lithuanian. Sanskrit shares characteristics, sounds, changes with the Baltic languages. In order to explain the common features shared by Sanskrit and other European languages, many scholars have proposed migration hypotheses, asserting that the original speakers of what became Sanskrit arrived in what is now India and Pakistan from the northwest sometime during the early 2nd millennium BCE. I stress speakers. And the first people that settled the territory of Lithuania after the last glacial age period in the 10th millennium BC. Over the millennium, the Proto-Indo-Europeans who arrived in the 3rd and 2nd millennium BC mixed with local population and formed various Baltic tribes. Lithuanian still retains many of the original features of the nominal morphology found in the common ancestors of the Indo-European languages, and has therefore been the focus of much study in the area of Indo-European linguistics. Studies in the field of comparative linguistics have shown it to be the most conservative living Indo-European language, and conservative means old. Lithuanian is considered the oldest surviving Indo-European language and is thought to have retained some features of Proto-Indo-European, PIE, such as pitch accent and a complex inflection case system. Some words in Lithuanian even resemble words in Sanskrit. Lithuanian has a fairly good claim as it has changed the least upon the split of the Proto-Indo-European. Lithuanian is tonal. Unlike any other modern European language, it shares with ancient Greek, Sanskrit, and also, and so far as we can tell, PIE. Proto-Indo-European is not known directly as a language, but has been largely constructed by reversing the changes known to have occurred in its descendants. Now, I stress that you Google the article, The Origin of the Lithuanian Language, and there you will find a chart how Proto-Indo-European, where the split was for the Proto-Indo-European. And it had 3 categories: Proto-Baltic, Proto-Italic, and Proto-Indo-Iranian. Proto-Baltic split into Proto-Baltic East and Proto-Baltic West. Proto-Baltic West derived Old Prussian, which is an ancient Lithuanian accent, and it is a dead language of a dead dialect that is no longer spoken. Proto-East Baltic is survived by Lithuanian and other Lithuanian dialects and forms of Lithuanian. Proto-Italic had several categories that followed, 1, 2, 3, 4, which ended up with Latin, and Latin is dead, and the survivors of Latin are the Romance languages such as French and Spanish. In the Proto-Indo-Iranian, there was a 2-way split, Indic and Iranian. In the Indic side, the next step was Sanskrit, which was then after that was Urdu, and Hindi. And in the Iranian side, there was a split to Old Persian, and of course we know that Old Persian is dead. So I hope your interest in the subject continues as you find out more about the oldest living language, Lithuanian.